Even though the sun popped out during the afternoon, the Weepers kept the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway too damp to qualify, forcing IRL IndyCar Series officials to postpone the run for the pole for the 89th running of the Indianapolis 500 until tomorrow. No action on the track today, but there was plenty early in the week. On Wednesday, the defending race winner, Buddy Rice, hammers a turn 2 wall. He suffered a concussion and a contusion to his back, but he will get a shot to qualify, but not this weekend. On Thursday, it was Darren Manning who also clobbered the safer barrier in turn 2 with his Target Chip Ganassi Racing entry. He said it felt like it was a gust of wind that caused him to lose it. He too was okay and will try to qualify for the show. Then on Friday, same spot, Paul Dana pounds the wall, suffering a concussion and fracturing his T7 vertebrae. He's out for the 500. But watch Sam Hornish. He runs over a piece of debris, thought it was a gearbox. The Penske machine is airborne. The car came crashing back to earth, but Sam was okay. Here's a look at who's been quick. Everybody will be watching Tomas Scheckter. He's on top of the speed chart with a 227.804 mile-an-hour effort. Scheckter uses Chevy power. The next 6 are Hondas, which could power Danica Patrick into the history books as the first woman to win the pole at the Brickyard.
The weather certainly can put a kink in team strategies. Robin Miller is soaking it all in at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and explains what rain does to the big picture.
Typical May weather, folks. Sunny all week. Of course, it rains on pole day. We get washed out today. But for one guy, Buddy Rice, the defending champ and the defending pole winner, he's already had some rain on his month.
I feel good. I'm just doing some extra, a little bit of therapy and stuff right now just to help, expedite some things and speed it up. I mean, it'd be nice if we could run tomorrow, but then I was not going to let that happen. So Monday and Tuesday are down days, and, the first on-track activities will be on Wednesday.
By the time I could actually, realize what was going on, you're looking at the sky and seeing the ground come back again, and it was actually, pretty gentle landing for what I consider anyhow, and banged my knee though when I did come down, but I was already talking on the radio as I was still skidding over to the grass there and trying to tell the guys I was all right. I wanted to make sure they knew I didn't get knocked out.
The good news for Sam Hornish is he was able to walk away with a bruise on his knee. His backup car was pretty badly hurt, but he's got his primary car ready to qualify. Paul Dana wasn't so lucky. It was Dana's accident that Hornish got caught up in, and Paul suffered a spinal fracture and a concussion. He's out for the month of May. And won't be partaking in tomorrow's qualifying, which fortunately now includes 22 cars instead of 11, so we're going to see a lot more action, and we're probably going to see 7 or 8 guys and 1 woman going for the pole.
I've been trying to ask the question whether or not it's going to be more grip or less grip with a little bit of this rubber runaway, because the grooves in the track are the grippy parts, and so I'm thinking if the grooves are deeper, we might have more grip. But then again, it's cold, so like I said, though, we've got more grip than we have in the past, and I think that we'll just put that to good use. Everybody's trimming out pretty much as they can anyway and looking for more, so maybe we'll see faster speeds.
I mean, we just have a couple of things just to check, which we tested already, and it's only to confirm it. And honestly, the cooler for us, the better for the Panos chassis. And I know that, Honda is, I didn't test, but Danica did a couple of laps on last Friday, and we have some ponies there.
Honda seems to be doing a great job, but Toyota's been working extremely hard to get close. And everybody sometimes talking about them, and there is Chevy. Chevy is playing a big part on this Indy pole position. So hopefully tomorrow we might surprise a lot of ones.
I think if you don't have a handle on it now, I don't think you ever will. So I'm hoping our guys do. I think we'll be certainly reasonable. There was a few that rolled out yesterday that I was surprised in how quick they went. I think the Chevy obviously held back for a long time, but we knew it was going to be good when we did the 2-day test here before Motegi. So we'll see. I'm sure they're going to hold up, and I think they might even be a little better than what they did yesterday. And if that's the case, they'll be difficult to beat.
I'm pretty happy with it. We're running 219 basically in race trim, and I feel that once we start trimming it out, the car seems to be accepting the changes we make pretty well. So definitely tomorrow's going to be interesting. Trying to get 22 spots, it's going to be, with each car allowed 3 attempts, it's going to be pretty exciting tomorrow.
There's a good chance, as you heard Jaques Lazier say, there's no way he was going to be going for the pole position, so he was going to be a spectator today along with A.J. Foyt's team and a lot of others that were stuck at 220 or under. But speaking of spectators, this weather is going to be a blessing, because instead of just 11 guys qualifying, there's going to be 22 spots open tomorrow, and it's going to increase the competition, it's going to increase the energy, the drama. It's going to be good for the spectators and good for everybody that cares about the Indianapolis 500 being like it used to be.
Here is how the field will be filled for the 500. Sunday will combine 2 days of qualifying into one for pole day, where the first 22 positions will be lined up. But beware of bumping, it will be on throughout the day. Then next Saturday, the run is on for positions 23 through 33. Once those spots are secure, bumping will occur for those positions only. And on Sunday, May 22nd, anyone faster than a driver in the top 33 will bump the slowest qualifier from the field, regardless of that driver's position. The bumper takes the 33rd spot. Everyone else below the bumpy moves up one position. May showers raining on the parade at Indy this Saturday, forcing cancellation of pole qualifying for the Indy 500. Fernandez Racing co-owner Tom Anderson probably said it best: rain disrupts rhythm. Positions 1 through 22 will be filled during Sunday's session at the Speedway. And IRL President Brian Barnhart joked that officials actually discussed installing a dome over the oval.
Oh, let's hope not. It's been a soggy day at the Brickyard, but our crews are still working hard. Speed Channel's Robin Miller has been running full wets on his tennis shoes all morning long so he can work the garage area. Here's what he thinks about some of the drivers' chances of capturing the pole for the 89th Indianapolis 500.
Okay, pole day's postponed today. No big deal. Still pays $100,000. Still one of the most prestigious things you can get in open wheel motorsports. And don't kid yourself, it's still just a 3-team race. Yep, Andretti Green Racing with defending IRL champ Tony Kanaan, current IRL point leader Dan Wheldon, and Dario Franchitti, who's been the fastest guy on 4 wheels all year. Team Penske, they've won this race 13 times. Sam Hornish, 2-time IRL champ. Helio Castroneves, 2-time Indy 500 champ. And last but not least, Ray Hall Letterman with Vitor Meira, who's overdue to win a race, and fan favorite Danica Patrick, who's been fast all week, has got all the media attention, and has certainly become the darling of the IRL, who's put all their PR eggs in her basket. They're all praying for Danica Patrick to win the pole, and don't be surprised if she does, because she was fast in Toyota Atlantics, she was fast in Japan where she finished 4th and started on the outside of the front row, and she's been fast and she's fearless, she's got the right attitude, and I don't think anybody would be shocked if she ends up on the front row. Certainly don't be shocked if she ends up on the pole. But we sat here last year and we told you that Honda was the team to beat going into qualifying, and they were. They also were the team to beat in the race. They swept the top 5 positions and the championship. Based on what we've seen so far, there's no reason to think it's still not going to be a Honda parade when they're all done qualifying.
I know it doesn't look like it, but trust me, it was pouring there earlier today. The Auto Racing Hall of Fame of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway is adding 4 new members. They are Indy 500 drivers Fred Agabashian and Dwayne Carter, team owner Bob Wilkie, and motorsports journalist Chris Economaki. The Hall honors people who have made significant contributions to the success of open wheel racing. The class of 2005 will be inducted during ceremonies next Friday.
It can't be all work and no play for those guys. Racers are always getting into something during the week.
And sometimes it's big. I mean really big, like the Daytona 500. I'm sure you've seen it already since it's aired just about everywhere. Arguably the nastiest wreck of the year. Former taxi driver Tony Danza in red, former Cup champ Rusty Wallace in blue. Little short track bump and run, and up and over goes Danza. Fortunately, he didn't break his neck. The hair stayed perfect, and he even nailed his clothes. Unbelievable.
Helio Castroneves may have turned 30 Tuesday, but the IndyCar driver had a big old 8 on his birthday cake. Helio's crew saved his age for his helmet. Of course, Castroneves drives the number 3 car for Penske, but looks like he knew something was coming as he checked out his Dale Jr. cake. He looks good in chocolate, doesn't he?
You know, hey, I saw the catering cart going down the hall. I think you and I need to get out of here, go get some grub, and watch the race.
Do they have chocolate?
Probably.
I hope so. We'll see you Sunday with a full hour of coverage. NASCAR edition starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. Good night.
For motorsports coverage 24/7, log on to speedtv.com.